If you're following Depp and Heard and the events after Virginia, I'm sure you know Johnny's in a great movie called Gene Dabari that's doing really good, and Amber's in a movie called In the Fire, which I'm going to talk about. Here's a promo for it, and it seems like they're not even mentioning her name on this promo. Now, there could be more than one poster, usually there is, but from what we see here, she is not on it. Let's take a look. Here it is, the full poster, the full promo. In the Fire, the movie Amber's in, by Connor Allen. It's not in English. I'm not going to translate it. We have everything we need here, and that info is no Amber on the poster. I can't really think of a good reason why they wouldn't put her on the poster professionally and just as common practice. I mean, I really can't think of a movie poster in which I've never seen one of the main actors not on the poster. It's usually right above the name of the movie. So, unless they're worried about something, they should be including it. And by the way, you know, not for nothing, it looks a little cheap. I could easily see this being like a late night special on a TV network. Not even a cable network, just on some TV network or something. It looks pretty cheap. The fire there is kind of blending together with the F and the I from fire, making it not very hard to read, but it's not popping out. Those kind of look like stars, but they're not. Not the best poster. Anyway, let's see what people are saying. This person, Cookie Crumb, says, what do you have instead of brains? Do you still want her to make movies after what she did? Do you still want to give her importance after the court play? Would you like me to get this smooth? What a disgrace for the island where I live. I thought the Italian public was awake. What a bunch of idiots you are. She deserves to be under a bridge or in a strip club. Don't make a movie. She is the excrement herself. Now, I was going to say this person's, I don't know, immature, just spouting out things, but probably their English is not their first language. And for a second language, it's actually a pretty good rant. So that's probably why it seems like, childish and in your face, but it's probably someone who's not a native speaker. So you get something like this. And Alexa says, what infuriates, annoys, and pisses me off the most is the first line, that is, the name of the production company, a company of hypocritical, two-faced, greedy liars who earn fame, money, and international status on JD, congratulate him, but hire his abuser to work on their project. I didn't realize that. What an interesting piece of information. I'll give you a heart. And they say someone who worked in this movie was one of Johnny's friends for a while. I don't know, man. This is getting weird. I mean, not for nothing, but probably people in the industry know each other. I'm gonna bet they weren't tight, like Johnny Depp and Paul McCartney, and Johnny Depp and Jeff Beck, and things like that. But even if you knew Johnny, I gotta think that what they were doing here is just using Amber's fame for attention for the movie, for better or for worse, not caring what happened and just letting it roll. I mean, everyone knows she's controversial. Everyone knows she's going to get backlash no matter what she does, so they went ahead anyway. Production started before Virginia, I hear, but even then, she was well out in the news everywhere. And it wasn't all positive. I mean, some of it was, but not the trustable sources, the mainstream legacy media who was expected just to take the side of Amber for certain political reasons in the air these days. And the same person says, I didn't think anyone else remembered how ILBE Group stabbed Johnny in the back. So it seems like not only is this company featuring Amber, but they used to know Johnny in some way that was at least friendly. That's why I gotta think it was just a shot in the dark move to put her in there and just see what happened. And there are certain people in certain places who will appreciate it. And then Late Mama says, I'm looking forward to the reviews. Yeah, that should be pretty interesting. I mean, if a movie's that low budget and that bad, it's hard to make something good out of it no matter what, because people could just watch the thing. I sometimes reference Tom Green's Freddy Got Fingered. It's a comedy. I happen to really like it, but it's not a great movie. So if I wrote a review, even though I love it, it's hilarious for me, I know for a general public a lot of people will find it low budget, not funny. And if I wrote a good review for it, it would look a little awkward. In the same way, this movie is probably not so great and low budget. And if it gets good reviews across the board from major publications and things, they're just going to look silly. And of course, Booth says it all right here, my main point. So the lead actor isn't even being mentioned. Wow, that says it all. The shame. Anyway, it's kind of an open-ended video here. Let me know what you think in the comments, why they're not putting Amber's name on there. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.